Welcome to another Derricks Custom Sneakers and Restoration video. I'm Derrick, representing the DMV. Today, doing a custom for a customer, a good friend of mine, a co-worker. Her son is the big Miami Dolphin fan. Favorite player is Tyreek Hill. So, she got the shoes in, Air Force Ones. Okay, I'm gonna hook these up. I don't know if I want to make them the faded. I don't know if I want to fade it from the orange to the turquoise. I have no clue yet. I don't know if I want to color block them. Haven't decided, but I'm excited to do this. Here's the materials that we're gonna need to do this custom. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna do airbrush yet or hand paint. I honestly could not tell you. I'm thinking more of a hand painting for now. Not sure. But one way or another, hand painting, got the Angeles paint brushes. I'm going to be using that angular brush the most. That thing is good. And medium-sized brush, I'll be using probably a little bit of everything in here except probably the big one. Biggest one I might not need, but everything else I'm going to need in here. Put that up nice and close. There we go. Also have shoe trees to go in the shoes to keep them shaped. Make sure they're nice and tight when I'm painting them. Also, I'm gonna definitely need sandpaper. Different grits. This is the 800 grit sandpaper. Remember, we have to scuff these up really good. Put some wear and tear in those so the paint can have something to stick to, okay? All right? And then after that, I'm gonna acetone them down, get the factory paint off of it. After I sand them, factory finish off of them. Then after I do all the scrubbing with the sandpaper and stuff and rough them up nice and good, I'm going to take the acetone as well to get all that extra little debris and stuff that's around, clean that up. Then, of course, tape up the midsoles and more than likely tape up the insides, tape it all the way around where I do not want the paint to go at. To paint it, I'm going to use the masking tape. Also, your paint. I have white paint, South Beach paint, turquoise paint, and the orange paint. These are the colors I'm going to use to make the Miami Dolphins custom sneakers. I am excited about it. This is not my first pair I've done. I've done another Miami Dolphin custom. I loved how it looked. I didn't put it on video because it was before I started doing video. But this one I'm excited about. His birthday coming up, so we're going to make sure that he's a happy customer. Hopefully, we might even get him get his reaction when he opened it up, maybe on video. So stay tuned. I think I got everything that you may need. Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing. Airbrush. Got my airbrush gun in case I decide to airbrush it, okay? Then, of course, heat gun. My handy heat gun, that will take care of everything in between the paint drying. I can heat it up and stuff and get to the next step because we all know, and I've said this once in video, if you ever watch a customizer, they always heat set it. That paint has to be heat set it or have time to dry between coats. Very important, okay? So I'll be seeing you soon. I'm gonna go ahead and unlace these, get them all ready, and the next time I come back to this video, it will be all prepped up and ready to go because I'm not gonna show you all of those parts, but I will show you maybe a little bit. Maybe I'll show a little bit, okay? All right, see you. Okay, I had prepped the shoes. I had taped them up where I want them to, where I don't want the midsoles to be touched, of course. So I tape that up. I tape the tongue up. I'm gonna keep the tongue white, but I'm gonna go with the Miami Dolphin, but I'm gonna do the toe box, the toe right around here. That's gonna be orange. The shoestring liner here will be orange. This part and this part will be orange. And I'm thinking about going turquoise inside of the box here, turquoise here, and probably keep the Nike sign white. but it might change as I do it. Sometimes that happens when you're an artist. Sometimes you might have to have a different game plan, and I think that might happen. I don't know, but that's what the colors I'm going with. Now, when you do this, whenever you do a custom, you have to do it in shades. You have to go light, a little darker than that, then a little darker than that. Sometimes even a little above, a little darker than that, and then go with 2 coats of the pure orange. The pure orange, go with the 2 coats at the end. So I already prepared it. This is a light, very light color. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully the lighting is okay, but that's a light orange. Okay. Here's the next orange. It's a little lighter than that. And here's the next. That's a little darker than that. Then I'm going to go with 2 of the pure orange. That should be 5 coats. Sometimes you can do 6 coats depending. But I'm going to go with 5 coats, and we're going to go from there. I took the liberty of spraying some adhesion promoter on it to help for it to stick to the shoe. When I sanded it to prepare it, these little shoes, these are very little shoes, very kid shoes. You know, I couldn't get it the way I want and everything. And, you know, I really took at least 30 minutes scraping, sanding. So hopefully these are ready. They are ready, you know, hopefully, but they are. And I'm going to get started. And I'm going to do the light coat, the next darker, then go from there. Then we're going to add the turquoise, and I'm going to show you step by step for all of that and everything we're going through, okay? Finished with the first shoe, with the first coat. Here's the first light orange coat. It looks pretty darn good. I'm hand painting everything. I decided to hand paint everything. I thought it'd be better if I hand painted. The shoe's kind of small, so I'd rather just hand paint the one that's kind of small, and that way I can really get it the way I want to versus using an airbrush, tape it all up, use the airbrush. If it was a bigger shoe, I probably would airbrush it, but it's a smaller shoe, so I'm deciding to go with the do everything by hand. So I'll be showing you the next step. I'm gonna do the next shoe. I won't be showing that on camera, but I wanted to show everybody the first coat that I put on there, orange first coat. Okay, nice, and it's pretty light. In the video, it looked like it's probably from your end, it looked like it's a little dark, but it's really light. Use this light one right here. And I'm gonna go step by step as far as color, and this should be a nice, beautiful orange when I'm finished, okay? So I'll come back on tape and show you exactly what they've done once I finish the both shoes with the orange, okay? And I'll show you step by step. There we go. Now, I'm back. I have mixed the turquoise, the Miami Dolphin jersey up, and I decided to really do some research and everything to how to get these colors, try to match it up, had to play around a little bit. South Beach Angeles paint I use, turquoise Angeles paint, some true blue. I add a little flat white. I decided to go with white and a dot of purple, believe it or not. And I came up, this is the original color that's going to go on there. I already mixed that. I have the lighter coat that I already done put on the shoe. This is a very light coat. And remember, I'm going to do this in a shaded technique where it's going to be light next to dark, a little darker. Then I'm gonna go with probably original that I already mixed, and then another original. And I'm gonna put at least 5 coats on this particular shoe. I'm gonna use 5 or 6 are the limit and everything. You don't want to put it too thick. You put it too thick, you put too many coats, your shoe's gonna crack. It's not even gonna hold. You gotta be very, 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 very careful with that. But like I said, I already started. This is how it looks so far. The light coating over there. I've already finished the orange. The orange is finished. It's done. So I wanted to come back on video to show you what I used and what everything that the method and how I used it. And that way, maybe you can learn something and you can know what a customizer go through, because now that people think it's simple, not simple. But anyway, I'll get into that in another tutorial. But just wanted to come with the progress for that. And I'll come back on camera and to show you other things like the stencil part and everything else like that. So thank you. Definitely get back with you guys. See you soon. Okay? All right. I'm back on video showing everyone that I put the stencils on here, the stencil tape, with my Cricut machine. My Cricut machine makes my logos or the number, whatever I want on there. I use transfer tape. I'm gonna show you right here. Get transfer tape right there. Also by Cricut. Okay. Have the transfer tape. This transfer tape, when you put the stencil down flat, you cut out the transfer tape, you put it down, you press down on it, so that can transfer to the clear tape. Once it transfers to the clear tape, you lay it down here on the shoe or whatever it may be that you may want it on. Once you lay it down on there, you peel it off very slowly, and you come up with like this. I already peeled the 17 off, the Waddle number, And all I have to do once you do that, it make a way more neater way to airbrush this or even hand paint this, and you peel it right off and you got your 17 on there or whatever number it may be. And I just wanted to show you that. And another part you would do, you would get the heat gun. Once you get the heat gun, you would do this so it will be no leakage in between. There'll be no leakage in between with the paint. So what this heat gun does is press everything down on there to make sure wherever you want the paint at, and it makes it stick down there and everything. And once you want the paint in, it will come out there smoothly and it won't leak between the tape. And that way you have a less messier way to do that. So just wanted to come back and show you that part. I will be back to show you the finished product and everything, and hopefully even show you the kid loving his shoes, and hopefully he love it and everything. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll be back to show that part and everything, even parts where I'm peeling it off, okay? So let me get started for that. A lot of this stuff I'm not gonna show on video because it's a little bit tedious, but I will definitely show you the parts that you would need to know and learn from and everything, okay? All right. Okay, now the Dolphin logo, I did in a nice gray. I think I might silver this up. I haven't decided that. I airbrushed that. I didn't want to do that by hand. I airbrushed that, but I did the numbers. Oh, hold on. Here we go. I did the numbers by hand. You can see that. The name. Okay. So I'm not finished. I'm going to be touching them up, but I wanted to do the unveiling with, as far as taking the tape off. I got my X-Acto knife, and I will be taking the tape off. Once I take the tape off, I will know how much touch-ups I'm going to need to do and everything. And with the touch-ups, you can get to use the toothpick method. I can show you exactly how to use the toothpick method when they get on the midsoles right here. Okay, that is where you do not want paint on. You can't even paint it. I never recommend when I do a custom to paint the midsoles. I had some customers who wanted it done. That's fine. I think they was gonna wear the shoes maybe even a couple of times, and but the shoes came out great. Came out perfect, beautiful. But you know, those kind of things, painting the midsoles would never last, or the soles itself. Never lasts. It takes too long. It cracks. You can use some stuff that would scratch off, but that probably would just, in time, everything would just, it would not stick. No magic trick for that and everything. No magic solution, none of that for the midsoles. All right. I'm gonna tell you one thing. The tedious thing is putting the tape on and off. Sometimes it is a lot just to put them on. It takes time. Today it's Memorial Day weekend. Today is Sunday. These will be finished probably today. Working, you know, when you're working and you have a job, 9 to 5, multiple jobs, and everything, you know, you just try to get to these when you can, and you let the customer know, hey, I can have them by a certain time, and they have to understand that they're gonna either use you or not. But that being said, this is a tedious process, very tedious. All right, got the tape off, and look how this look. Absolutely great. This thing look nice. This is a nice custom. In the back here, I'm going to make the Nike sign white. I got some overspray here that I'm going to have to paint over. I don't know if you can see that. A little overspray, a little gray from the airbrush. That's one of the things you got to look out for. I like it. I love the Miami Dolphin colors. I'm a straight Eagles fan, of course, Philadelphia Eagles. But these are some beautiful colors. These shoes are gonna look nice. Can't wait to string them up. I don't know if I'm gonna string them up with the white strings, orange strings, I don't know. But maybe I'll do both, we'll see, all right? So I'm gonna take the tape off the other one, do some touch-ups, come back on camera, show you the final product and everything, and we're gonna go from there. And you can sit back and call this a wrap. Just call this video a wrap, okay? All laced up, ready to go, ready to be delivered. Absolutely amazing. I love the colors, like I said before earlier. This is great. I mean, this, nice, very, very nice. And hopefully he's gonna love it and everything, okay? So the next step is to wrap them up. I'm gonna wrap them up in this paper here. Tissue paper, that is. Wrap them up very nicely. Okay. Move that out the way. And inside the box, the original Air Force One box that it comes in. But whenever I put them in the box, I'm ready to go. Get their custom sneakers sticker. All ready to go. Again, thank you for watching another video for Derricks Custom Sneakers. I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something. I'm from the DMV area. And again, subscribe and like. Thank you. To my next video. See you soon.
Open your last birthday present.
Okay. Oh. Derricks Custom Sneakers. Yes! Yes! Tyree.
That's my other one. The other shoe.
Oh. Dun, dun. I think this one's gonna be good, Waddle. Not the paper. Jay Waddle! 17. My numbers, don't play. Air Forces, Waddle.
Who got those shoes for you?
Mr. D, brother, and Mr. D. Thank you.
What does it say on the sticker? Shout out who?
Shout out Mr. Derrick and shout out Derricks Customs Sneakers and